My name is Claudia Salazar. I'm a first-year graduate student at MUSC in the College of Graduate Studies, studying biomedical science and looking to specialize in neuroscience. And I'm very fortunate to be here. I just finished my first semester and now I'm on to my second semester. So we're just keeping on, keeping on. About 3 years ago, I had an incidental finding. Prior to that, I had zero symptoms. I felt like I could rule the world, honestly, because I was in my early 20s. I just graduated college. I had my whole life ahead of me. Here at MUSC, I worked in a neuroscience psychology research study that required me to give little kids MRIs. And I thought that since I've never been in an MRI before, I know it's a very scary thing from what I've read and from what I've seen, but I thought that if I need to give little kids MRIs and I need to reassure them that everything's gonna be okay, I have to know what it's like to be in an MRI. So I signed up to be a pilot participant for a research study. I went in the MRI, I saw what it was really like, and then a day after that, I got endless phone calls, and I kept getting them. I went to work Monday morning and kept getting those phone calls. I picked up, and it turned out it was an incidental finding. And then that's the day that honestly changed my life and changed, I think, the trajectory that I was in. And my perspective altogether for life in general. And then that's when the diagnosis journey started, going through the process of getting second opinions and trying to figure out how to navigate work and how to navigate life while also having this diagnosis and what it means for me in my future. So far, it seems like the consensus is low-grade glioma. And because I don't have any symptoms, a lot of the hospitals that I went to said that it would be far too risky to have any surgery. So it was just a wait and see point at this time. I was born in Ecuador and I immigrated to the United States about 8 years old. And whenever we moved here, my family and I, we decided to move to the United States with the hopes of a better life, and only coming here with what was on our backs and the expectations in our mind that we would continue to a rewarding future. And when we came here, it was so hard. We had endless barriers ranging from linguistic because we didn't know the language. My parents didn't have jobs, so just trying to get on our feet was hard. We had to worry about just basic needs of trying to get food on the table, making sure that we were able to afford the water bill and that it wasn't going to shut off on us. Fast forward a couple years, here I am at MUSC trying to study neuroscience just to learn a little bit more about my diagnosis and seeing how I can help patients that may be going through the same things that I'm going through. Every couple months I get my MRI, I see my neuro-oncologist just to make sure that everything remains the same, that there's no growth, and to make sure that there's no symptoms present. With a diagnosis, it feels like it's at times that it's out of my hands, so it's very hard to control something that I know I have no control over. But I will say with time, with a great support system, and just with the loved ones that I have, I think it's definitely made it a little bit easier to learn how to manage those feelings and how to sit with them and be comfortable with them and just learn from them and move forward.